Hey guys, as you can see by the title, this is an apology video for how my WCS Season 5 was conducted, as well as issues with my overall behaviour when it comes to the Clone Hero community. First of all, I want to thank Ducky and Wef, whose channels I will link below, for making me realising all my mistakes and how best to move forward, as well as other people who submitted their feedback for us to talk about. Please watch the entire video because some of your concerns may be raised. If not, please leave a comment down below. I will talk about the rules set regarding my tournament first, just so it's a little bit more chronological. There was a lot of backlash around my decision to bar a certain skill level from entering the tournament, especially when this resulted in me being one of the highest skilled players who were allowed to compete. I have heard the feedback, and also it is the 5 Tournament Hub rules that as a tournament organizer, you are not allowed to compete in your own tournament. I was given an exception due to not being aware of this rule when I started the tournament, and it wasn't in force at that time. But moving forward, I will not be participating in my own tournament as per the rules of the 5 Tournament Hub, and there will not be any player bans. Another issue that arose was not allowing gamepad mode. This stemmed from my own ignorance of how the mode worked. This will also be allowed next season. Secondly, I will talk about the qualifier. There were a few issues with the qualifier. One of them was it was far too long, clocking in around 16 minutes. This will be rectified for next season by being a maximum length of 9:59, so under 10 minutes. Also, due to the nature of the tournament, I'll be implementing a qualifier which reflects throughout the difficulty of the group set list to give players a good understanding of what they can expect in the following stage, which easily then gives them a chance to decide whether or not they want to compete. The second issue was the chart quality. Even though the charting itself was fine, because it was good quality charts that I pulled together, there were issues in regards to syncing, which will be tackled next season to make sure that everything around about the chart is of gold standard, from the chart selected to the combination of the charts to make it a qualifier. Thirdly, I want to talk about the biggest elephant in the room, the set list. There were many issues with the set list, first of all groups. The difficulty, I agree, was all over the place when it came to the songs, even in the same categories. There is no doubt that the quality was bad. The playoff set list had quality issues of its own before they were rectified before the release, thanks to WEF. However, this isn't to say that there were not issues after the corrections. I admit I was a bit of a snake. I removed Freedom Dive as the solo boss as per WEF's recommendation due to the fact that it was a song I'm grinding. However, I then replaced it with something that I regularly play and have FC'd before, that being Relentless by Francesco Ferrari. This was a terrible move on my part, and I am sorry that I did this. Lastly, there was the amateur setlist. The actual quality of the setlist wasn't bad, however it did mean that 3up, who I was working with, had to pull from tournament songs he had set aside for his own tournaments to make the amateur setlist happen. I would not have been able to either create a setlist in time, or I would have made a very bad setlist without the help of 3up. So a huge shout out to 3up, whose socials I will link below, as with Ducky and Web. Moving forward, to help with the quality, I will be hoping to be able to form a song select committee so that there are no more than just my own opinion when it comes to the song selection. This will help with generating ideas as well as making sure the setlists are of a good quality. The next point is more general. However, it becomes more prevalent during tournaments, and that is my attitude and behaviour. First of all, I want to formally apologise to Lefty God for how I behaved during our match. I was arrogant when I saw he was not able to prepare as much as I have for the tournament, basically just having to go at him for not preparing throughout the entire match. This is not acceptable behaviour, and again I apologise to Lefty. I apologise also to Yugi for when I kept berating him when he missed a Pastel Power activation during the last song of our match, which cost him the win. I am sorry for the way I behaved after that match. I'll link both of their socials down below as well. Going forward, I will learn to keep my mouth shut throughout matches if I am the one streaming it, and also when casting, be an encouragement to the players rather than treating them like they are trash. This also goes for my general streams as well when I play online. I've also removed the phrase officially top 24 player in my Twitch bio as well as my TikTok bio, and I'll double check YouTube. As well as yes, I did make the top 24 in the CSC Open Playoffs. However, it is obvious that I'm not a top 24 player, and it makes me seem arrogant. For the next season, the amateur setlist will remain similar difficulty. The groups will be aimed to be slightly harder than amateur, and the playoffs will remain roughly the same. Thank you for watching. I hope your concerns have been answered in this video, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.